Hi everyone, welcome back to Loft Legacy. I have something rather special to share with you today. First edition 1976 book of Star Wars, the novel from Star Wars, or should I say Star Wars from the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. Hardback 1976, first edition. I think I picked this up as a kid. I've got a feeling I either picked it up somewhere near Preston bus station or a bookshop in Southport Wayfarers Arcade. I think was the 70s. This is now a spectacular motion picture from 20th Century Fox. What is interesting is it says copyright 1976 Star Wars Corporation, printed in the United States of America. Now the prologue isn't really the pre-title crawl. It's a ramblings from the first saga, Journal of the Wills. And after it says, they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Naturally, they became heroes. By Leah Organa of Alderaan, Senator. So it's a funny one, is this? So it actually starts off with the attack on the Rail Blockade Runner from very much R2-D2 and C-3PO's point of view. Then it goes to Tatooine and Luke going to see Biggs, and after we've all seen the deleted scenes, but it's actually in the book. Some weird things that have changed. Greedo is a baboon-like character, which would have been interesting, and Jabba is a sweaty, ugly man. Which is, the deleted scene, which is shockingly put the Jabba we all know and hate in Star Wars, a special edition, and it still looks terrible. The actual original actor that we've all seen from the deleted scenes, he gets referred to in here. So it is, whilst it is reasonably faithful, it's faithful to the original version of Star Wars. Now it has got some colour plates, some really early screenshots of Star Wars. So rather than holding the book up, let's have a look. Some of the pictures in it. So it's got who's who of the stormtroopers. It's got Luke Skywalker, a 20-year-old farm boy in the remote planet of Tatooine, is compelled to break from his dull chores on his uncle's moisture farm. Amazing stuff. C-3PO is a tall robot with a gleaming metallic surface. And it's a bit about George Lucas, American Graffiti. Han Solo is the overly confident captain of the Millennium Falcon. Haha, brilliant. Bit about Gary Kurtz, American Graffiti. 6 years ago, George Lucas, the man who brought you American Graffiti, began his first draft of a film that very well may become a milestone in the space fantasy genre. Well, not just the space fantasy genre, the entire movie industry. So, this is publicity that's written before Star Wars, before it came out. From the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. No episode 4 here. Copyright 1976 by the Star Wars Corporation. Printed in the United States of America. It's in pretty good condition. A bit shabby. Because I actually used to love this book as a little boy, and I used to read it. So it is showing its age a little bit. So I'm going to put this away safely forever and ever. Let me take the dust cover off. Show you the inside of the actual book. So it is pretty sparse. It's a silver cover. So and it is aging a little bit. Then again, it's nearly 50 years old. So I'm really glad I kept it in an envelope in a cupboard after I'd read it as a child. So yeah, I'll keep it safe and pass it on to my son as the family heirloom. So there you go. first edition Del Rey novel of Star Wars from The Adventures of Luke Skywalker from 1976.